I wanted to share tips on how to be confident in your own skin. Growing up, I don't want to say that I was ugly, but I guess I didn't know how to polish myself, how to dress. We don't have to talk about my fashion choices back then. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is how did I learn to love my insecurities and be confident in my own skin. So, growing up, I had acne. Why am I talking about acne in past tense? We're still together, still on my face. Sometimes they like to visit me on a monthly basis, but I've learned to live with them and accept them. It wasn't easy. Actually, I was really insecure about it because all my face was covered in acne, like here, on my T-zone. And they were not small bumps, you know, the small bumps that you have under your skin. They were really big, and okay, we don't have to explain those. Perhaps if I can find some pictures, I can put it here somewhere. I usually compared myself to other people, other girls, and whenever I looked at the mirror, I would just see my imperfections, just see the things that I didn't like about my face, my body, you know, my nose, not, how do you say that? It's a little bit crooked, especially when I am in a side view. I used to be insecure about that, and one reason for that is because when I was younger, when I was in elementary school, one girl told me that my nose was a witch's nose, you know, because it was crooked. So after that, it really stuck to me, and I really got insecure about my nose. When I was younger, I told to myself that when I will be older, I will save some money and do a nose job because I wanted to have it straight, especially from the side. But now it's not really on my mind. I just grown to accept it. Now when I look at myself from the side, I don't hate it. It's just part of you. One day you've grown to accept it and hopefully like it one day. And of course, one help as well is that my partner actually don't make me feel insecure. So he really accepts me the way that I am, without makeup, with makeup, with my acne, with my crooked nose. So I think that's also a thing, but that's not the main point. It all should be tied back into how you see yourself, because that's the main thing. And no matter what other people think, the most important thing is what you think and how you see yourself. And also what really helped me is that I started to be kinder to other people, to not judge them by their looks. In that way, it also helped me become less judgmental of myself. Also allowed me to accept myself more, because before I used to project my insecurities. Whenever I would see, other girls, I would often compare myself, either to make myself worse, like, oh, they're so much prettier, they have clear skin, they have long eyelashes, a perfect nose, a perfect body, and that would make me feel like either I was comparing myself that way, or I would be comparing myself to make myself feel better. So for example, I would say, oh, she's not that pretty in person, she's not that pretty. And oh my gosh, when I think about the way I used to think before, but at the same time, I feel sorry for that Pia, because she didn't know any better, and I guess that was her way to make herself feel better. And I truly believe that a truly confident person would not bring another person down. They would just be happy with themselves, you know. They don't need to bring other people down. They don't need to criticize other people's looks or the way that they are, because they're already secured within themselves. Insecure people really project their insecurities, and that was me before. So what really helped me also to love myself more, to accept my flaws, was to be kinder to others, to not judge them, to accept them as they are. And that really reflected into the way that I saw myself. This is also a tip that I've given my best friend. Whenever I would look in the mirror, I would tell myself that I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, even though at first I really didn't believe those words. And the more that I would say that, genuinely trying to say that to myself, whenever I would look in a mirror and I would start to focus on the things that I loved about myself. For example, I really loved my eyes, I love my lips, I love my hair, the list goes on. But the moment that I started to focus on the things that I loved about myself, and the more that I actually started to believe those things that I was saying to the mirror, I really believed those words, the kind words that I was telling myself. So I guess that's one thing. You should be kinder to yourself. You should compliment yourself, and that's not weird, that's not cringe. Well, of course, you don't want to say that to the public or when you're outside and you're like, I'm so pretty. Well, you can, no one stops you, you can do that. But I think doing that also on a private setting, like when you're at home and you just wake up. What else? Oh, take care of yourself. So invest, if you can, in skincare, on makeup, and it doesn't have to be expensive. It can be, affordable type of skincare and makeup. Just to start. Perfumes also make you feel some type of way, so that can really help boost your confidence. And of course, good hygiene. I mean, that's the basic before anything else. There's a certain confidence that it gives you when you know that you smell good. So when you know you've showered and you've applied lotion, perfume, brushed your teeth, that sort of things, that also can help you. Confidence is not really about something specific. You can be confident in one area. For example, music, like that you can play piano, guitar, or you're confident into sports. There's a lot of types of confidence, but in this video in particular, I wanted to talk about confidence, about the way that you look. I really wanted to make this video for the young Pia, and I want to tell and share all these things that I've learned about confidence, about feeling good in your own skin, and pass it to anyone that needs to hear this. I would have loved to hear this when I was younger, so that's the main point of this video, I guess. Next time I will be more structured. I haven't prepared a script or a structure, so sorry if I got a little bit lost into the things that I wanted to say. I really believe that there's a lot of other things to say, but this was just a genuine heart-to-heart talk and an ate to bunso talks. I don't know if you know ate, bunso. In the Filipino culture, ate is the older sister, and it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be related by blood to be an ate. It could be also friends that are older that you look up to, I guess this is the ate advice that I would give my younger self, and that I would really love to share this also with you, with this little corner of the internet. Hopefully we can build a community where we can be vulnerable and we can share our common things that makes us human. My aim is just to inspire. If this is helpful for you in any sort of way, that would make my day, my life. But yeah, if you have some recommendations on what other things we can talk about in the next video, you can comment down below and we can talk about it. But yeah, thank you so much. Bye.